Hi guys, welcome back to the Phelous Super Show. Today's romantic comedy review will be Garfield. Now, first you might be thinking, Garfield? That's a romantic comedy? But yeah, that's kind of exactly what this movie turned into. A romantic comedy with Breckin Meyer and Jennifer Love Hewitt. And, some talking cat. It's nothing to get all sarcastic over or anything, but yeah, that is kind of strange. Though, of course, the talking cat was voiced by Bill Murray, so that's pretty cool. Because Bill Murray was the live-action Peter Venkman, of course, and now the live-action Garfield. And Lorenzo Music was the cartoon Garfield and the cartoon Peter Venkman. What a cool thing to... Wait a second. Garfield isn't the title of this video. What's going on? No! Shaving for a stupid gag in a video just isn't worth it. The Amityville horror is... Yeah, more like based on the true hoax. Yeah, okay, that's still debated. We'll meet it halfway here and say based on the true book. At any rate, this remake is at least the fourth retelling of a story. Because we have the original story told by the real-life Lutzes, the book, the original film, then this remake. So it's kind of like the game Telephone. The story's been retold and altered so much, we're not getting anything close to the original story anymore. The film starts with the only part that we know is actually based on a true event, which is the DeFeo killings.
What's wrong, Ronnie?
I love you, Jody.
Oh yeah, there was no Jody DeFeo, so we've already started the fiction. And speaking of fiction, that brings us to George and Kathy Lutz. Here, played by Ryan Reynolds and Melissa George.
Shucks.
You're not kidding.
I'll just clean it up, shall I?
Maybe we'll grab you something on the way to school. What do you say?
Yeah, I'll just clean up the fucking mess!
Now that Melissa George is again stuck in the triangle, it's up to Green Lantern and his friends Chip and Dexter to save the day. Nah, that'd require things to actually happen and ruin our precious true story.
It's beautiful. What?
The house has eyes.
Oh, this is an amazing house. You are going to love it.
Yes, please just ignore the fact that people died in it. Also the bleeding walls, evil possession, and ghosts that come with it.
Look, I'm a contractor, and I know what a place like this should cost. And this is it's a deal of a lifetime.
And what is wrong with that?
I'm just so chill and cool. Buy the house!
Well, this place sounds like it's made for you.
Oh, ghost, please, not yet. You guys dead yet? Oh, you're gonna take the house. Great, just let me know when I can sell it again, okay?
There was a tragedy, a crime, a murder.
Well, houses don't kill people. People kill people.
Thank you for that.
Round
one, fight.
Wait!
Now it's time for the magical whimsy of moving into a house. Wow, that's stupid. Anyway, the basic gist of this story is the house is haunted and starts to mess with the Green Reynolds' mind, which gets worse over time, along with some other fun-time paranormally stuff. Oh, way to ruin the sex scene movie. I didn't realize there were going to be horror elements in the movie called Amityville Horror.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
Chelsea?
Oh, the little girl is an imaginary friend? Nope, it's a ghost, and it's one of the changes in this remake. They really like showing the ghosts and stuff, whereas the original didn't so much, which is probably better not to do if you want to play off the real story thing. So more super spooky stuff like zombie bathroom ghosts, windows opening, and chairs moving. Ah, terrifying. Well then, how about visions of yourself shooting it up, dogs laying themselves into boathouses, and bubbles in the water? These are some of the major issues with this film. It doesn't want to stray too far from how the story goes, but it's still trying to throw ghosts and visions at us, but can't go too far with those either, so it ends up rather meh. Oh yeah, and there's this thing with the DeFeo ghost grabbing or restraining the baby ghost, guess cause he shot her and stuff, but why does she act evil too most of the time? Ryan Lantern continues his descent into evil by being a bit snippy and making Billy pile wood.
I'm Lisa, the babysitter.
Great.
A little overdressed for babysitting, aren't you? You should probably have taken your pants off before coming.
This is just what we needed, don't you think?
Yeah, I feel better. I think I just needed to get out of the house.
Yep, you're completely cured of the evil house poisoning until you go back. Meanwhile, the babysitter's being as ridiculous as possible, as it's the only way they could think of to breathe some life into this, I guess, as she immediately gets baked in the bathroom from a single puff on a bong, and then of course doing the "I'll shoo the smoke away in a second" crap. And following that up by acting like she's trying to seduce the little boy, and then telling the story of the previous murders in the house.
Do what?
Oh, you are way too young to hear this. So cover your ears and don't listen. A rifle.
Yes, cover your ears so I can yell!
Jody says you're a bad babysitter.
Wow, Jody's, what's the word? Dead?
You're going to make her mad.
Come on, guys.
Was that supposed to be scary with the whole stick your finger in my head hole? That just seemed kinda silly. Speaking of...
It's one thing to pull a prank.
We didn't pull a prank.
It's another one to hurt someone.
We didn't hurt anybody. It was this house.
What you guys do was wrong.
Stop it, Kathy! From now on, I'm doing the disciplining around here. End of story.
This house is bad, Mommy.
Why didn't you tell us about the people who died here? Babysitter told me that 2 little boys died.
Goddamn babysitter's an idiot.
I'm not sleeping in that room. It's gross.
Me neither.
Wipe that stupid look off your face and go to bed. Run.
Seriously, Ryan Reynolds' overblown anger moments are some of the most entertaining parts of this remake.
Is this discipline or torture?
I thought it was meatloaf. Kill them.
I agree. Talking to another version of yourself is disgusting. I'm still alive. Oh, shut up. After some ghost hands getting all grabby in the bathtub, Reynolds gets himself checked out, but it's all okay again when he's out of the house. Dun, dun, dun.
Look, we got the old American dream here.
Isn't that right, you Australian tat? Oh, come on, at that age, even I would know that'd be a stupid idea. I mean, unless of course a ghost talked me into it, then I'd think I was invincible.
I have to go with Jody, Mommy.
Yeah, a little late to come to the conclusion that jumping off the roof is a bad idea. Again, the little ghost girl is supposed to be good?
Jody wanted to show me something.
There was no Jody, okay?
Yes, there is!
Wacko family.
That night, the damn dog unlocked the boathouse again, and Reynolds decides it's the last time it'll be doing that. Well, that and the ghost make him see it as a monster or something. Wait, was it really the dog I killed? Better pick up the collar to make sure. The real-life George Lutz that Reynolds' character is slightly based on really didn't like this scene. It's one of the reasons he tried suing over this movie. So why did he hate the remake so much compared to the original? Well, in the original, the final part of the film has George Lutz going back into the house specifically to save the dog. A little different than going nuts and chopping it up. And besides the opening scene, the dog is the only death in this film. Spoilers!
We need to get out of here.
How did you get so fucking stupid?
I didn't touch you to me!
I'm not going anywhere, and neither are you! So shut up about that! Just shut up!
We can't find Harry anywhere. He's gone.
Shut up!
Melissa George has a father come over to try and exorcise the house, which seems to be going alright until flies start getting bossy and tell him to. Ah! Flies are scary! Especially supernatural flies. What a good idea! Okay, the fly thing was part of the original story as well, but the real-life father's story is one of the more disputed parts of this, as his account of things changed a few times, with it first being said he didn't even go to the house and have flies be jerks to him.
Oh, God damn it, Harry!
Oh, come on, now I have to deal with Ghost Dog opening up the boathouse? Give me a break.
I'm coming apart! Oh, Mother of God, I'm coming apart! Shut up!
Everybody's betrayed me.
You are tearing me apart!
Well, glad this place was cheap at least. Melissa George decides she should actually start looking into her crazy house and finds that DeFeo was really Beardy McBallcap from prom night. No, actually the point is the crazy killer always has to look similar. No idea why. In fact, the original made an even bigger point of this. As in that one, they had the picture of DeFeo actually be James Brolin, who played George Lutz as well. Then it's time for the secret room in the basement. In this remake, it's a huge torture room. In the original film, it was a strange red room. And in real life, it was a regular, not hidden at all room in the basement. Wait, they're only maggots yet. It should be more like... This is when we find out the house was built on the site where the Shinnecock Indians would abandon their mentally ill and dying. Which was also a claim in the original book, and proven to be false quite a while ago. But not only that, the torture room is used by the evil John Ketchum, who used his witchcraft he practiced too. This is part of the original story and book as well, but guess what? John Ketchum's existence isn't even a proven fact, and if he did exist, it's highly unlikely he is a witch.
I read about how he slit his throat so that his presence would live forever.
Huh. That seems like kind of a stupid plan. As stupid of a plan as labeling coffins. I mean, come on, the only reason for that is to make it blatantly obvious that Reynolds plans to kill them and give them a chance to freak. This wasn't in the original movie either. Probably another reason why the real Lutz liked that one more.
Must kill family.
That, and right after, he does try to kill them, and in the original, the possession never takes Lutz nearly this far.
Urge to kill rising.
Did he really kill her? Well, I don't think that's quite the way the story goes. You know, otherwise Lutz would have went to jail. Oh, it's just a fake-out dream. Cool.
Urge to kill. Fading, fading, fading. Rising, fading. Go.
Well, that was stupid. So, what can I say about this one? Well, besides a few comedically entertaining bits, it's rather unremarkable. But do you know what? Here's a controversial remark, I'm sure. I liked the remake more than the original this time. This remake was pretty much the same story as the original film, they just embellished a bit more, which kind of makes it a bit more interesting as a film, and it's not like either are actually what happened. The original film for me was just one of those films that would not end. I got so bored. There were so many little subplots that just added to the time in the end, and the whole priest story, I just kept wondering why I need to see this. This one sticks closer to the book, which I'm sure will be more interesting to you if you can actually get drawn into believing the story of the house. But as far as entertainment value goes, for me, the remake was a superior film this time. What is this? I'm saying the remake was the superior film? I'm coming apart! Help me! I'm coming apart! Actually, I think I just need to get out of the house. Yeah. Now I immediately feel better. We have to go save the dog. There we go. Everything's taken care of, right? Don't you give me that look, Odie. Just need to go relax. I think I'll just go take a rest on the street. Hopefully I won't have any nightmares.
I don't like this movie, doesn't look too friendly. This monster seems so fake, my nerves are gonna break. Phelous, don't let me down, you need to be around. Grab that running one up and blast that sing a new one. This movie looks shitty. Phelous, so Phelous, bring a multi-comedy of Phelous, so Phelous, and some horror movies of Phelous, so Phelous. I don't care about how you sound of Phelous, so Phelous. What's your opinion about?
You've made a powerful enemy today, Phelous. I will be avenged. No, probably not. I don't want to bother with that. In fact, I don't even like making these videos.